From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the hill today, Chase Burns. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Just underway here in Cincinnati. Late with the swing there.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
1 home run shy of 200 for his career. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
2 down, nobody on. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. This is back here at Great American Ballpark. And now here's the starter for Minnesota, Pablo Lopez. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Lewis. And there's 1 away. Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz.
No, that's down.
The 1-1. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase. Stays alive. He goes down looking.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Ball 1.
Santander went deep in his most recent game. And he swings over the top there. That's ripped into the outfield. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. MLB Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. Out to short, Lee. They get the force. Third out. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Cincinnati, and now for the Twins, Cody Clemens. Good power, not great in the OBP department.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Batting sixth, second baseman Luke Keeschel.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel. Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do? Keeschel matched a homer in his last game. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing here for the Twins. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. In now for the Reds, Sal Stewart. And that's outside. Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Steer.
That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His first homer of the year, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Singy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it didn't, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
1 down. This is Joey Bart. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Bart launched a homer in his most recent game. Here's 0-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the second game of the series.
Ball.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first in time. 2 gone.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Matt McClain.
Ball.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that's the 3rd out. Reds strike first with the solo blast. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching. New inning getting started. And now for the Twins, Eric Wagaman. Burns making his first start of the year. A former first-round pick in 2024.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers. That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. Out. 2 away now after the drop 3rd strike.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure them out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Tyler Stevenson now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the tying run is on base.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0-fer to start the season and get into a slump.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. That one at triple digits. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at bat alive.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Out number 3. 1 left for Minnesota. They trail here as we go to the last of the 3rd. In now for the Reds, Dylan Moore.
C-Ride. Ball.
The 1-2. Left field. That one gets down for a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Up next for the Reds, center fielder, TJ.
Down low.
On the ground to the left. Lee. Off balance speed. There's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. There's a strike. Outside corner, got him looking. Nobody left for Cincinnati, but they lead it 1-0. On to the fourth. Now it's the Twins DH, Marcell Ozuna. Burns back to work. Pitch misses. Ball one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
In the air to left center. Friedel under it. Takes it in for the out.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
Late on that fastball.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw.
Yes, you're
and
out.
that's a great play for the out.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Backed off the plate that time. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Slides for the stop to first, and very nicely done for the out. Down go the Twins in order. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark. In now for the Reds, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
No.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Yeah, that's ball 2. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And it's second. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Sal Stewart, the next to hit for the Reds.
Ball. Ball 2.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And a foul ball. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Ball.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That's
Outside.
off the
That's
mark.
ball three.
And now 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 on, 2 outs. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple, but they still lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
Well, these Twins just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Here's the 0-2.
That's a ball. No,
It's a
that's
tough
a ball.
pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Up next for the Twins, second baseman Luke Cecil.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. In plenty of time to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Up next for Minnesota,
Eric
left
Wagaman,
fielder
the next
Eric
twin up to hit.
Wagaman.
0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one
That's a
finds the
strike.
corner. That's strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. He continues to. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Second baseman Matt McClain.
That's down.
Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Reds, right fielder Dylan Moore.
Foul ball there. Yeah, that's fouled off. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Headed for the plate. And they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Friedel, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Oh, that hit him. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
On the ground, right side. Slings to first in time. Anthony Santander at the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
In the dirt. Three and two. Payoff pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Reds. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. Royce Lewis will hit next.
Twins, third baseman Royce Lewis.
And a foul ball.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Bullpen activity starting up now. Sam Mole, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Santillan getting loose as well. Friedel under it. And there's one down. First pitch swinging.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
The Reds leading by 3, and we're the top half of the 6th. Late on that fastball. Swing and a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Up next for Minnesota.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
And here is Matt Wallner. No question about this one. It's out of here. His first homer of the year, and they cut into the deficit. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Chase Burns will depart. He exits with the lead and gave them a really nice performance. New pitcher on the bump when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Zach
Reds,
Maxwell taking over on the mound, getting ready to make his season debut. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Byron Buxton blasts one out. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they've rallied from 3 back. It's 4-3.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Cody Clemens. That one at triple digits. Clemens in his 4th year, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Zach Maxwell won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Kyle Nicholas.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Ground ball right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working to the bottom of the 6th inning. This is Twins baseball on the show North. Back here in Cincinnati. In now. Eric Ords gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
That one finds the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
No.
And there's the ball. Out towards right center field. Walner on his way over. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That's foul.
Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Here's Joey Bart now.
Ball, go. Yep.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Lifted in the air down the left side. And it falls. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Dylan Moore. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Next offering upstairs. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So they're now out of challenges.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Sliced hard but foul. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Carrying well. Out of here. A 3-run homer, and they lead it. It's 7-4.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
He was late there. Strike one. Gets him to chase after that one. Caught him looking for the K. Reds get 3 on this long ball. We're through 6 full. You're watching Minnesota Twins baseball on the show North. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and now for the Twins, Luke Keeschel. Out to short, De La Cruz. Tosses to first.
You're out.
And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Lifted in the air, right field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Twins, third baseman, Royce.
Here's Royce Lewis. This one in the air, right field. And that is that. Twins retired in short order. They trail. Bottom of the 7th. This offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
And first offering is fouled off. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Buxton takes it in for the out. 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Anthony Santander. Lifted in the air, right center field. Buxton moving under it. And there are 2 down. 0 for 3 in this one.
No.
In the air, center field. Buxton should have this one. And that is that. Reds down in order. They're up 6-4. Sam Mole comes on now. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Santander under it. And there's 1 down. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Emilio Pagan, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Santillan warming up as well.
Ball, no.
The Reds leading by 2, and we're at the top of the 8th. There's the strike. Next offering is fouled back. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that one handled. Over to first.
You're out.
Fine play in the hole for the out. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it. Twins are set. Back here in Sin.
Now pitching for
Zebby Matthews gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bull and can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Outside low. It's 2-2. Got him swinging.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Ball.
Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Cody Funderburk, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. The 1-0.
Ball.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Reds.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Joey Bart up here. 1 for 3. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. And he hits a ground ball right side into the outfield. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Rip, but it curls foul. Right through there for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Two on, 1 out. Sets him down looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Dylan Moore. He's been a difference maker in this one with what he did back in the 6th.
No doubt, Boog, a huge 3-run homer, and it's one of the key moments in this game.
Oh, great stop, and they get the out. Reds strand a couple. They still lead it, though, 6-4. Last chance coming up for the Twins.
Now pitching for the
Back
Reds,
now, and on the
number
mound, the
15,
closer, Emilio Pagan. A chance at his first save of the year.
Center fielder, Byron Buxton.
That's a ball.
Pagan going for save number 1 in this spot. And he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. Lifted in the air down the left side.
Foul.
And it's a foul ball. Back to the mound. It hit him. Throw to first. Safe.
He's in there. He's safe.
And now we'll have to check back on the righty. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boo.
No, that's a ball. Too low.
Tying run at the plate.
Ball. No.
The 2-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That's too low. Full count now.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The tying run at the plate. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Now here is Brooks' lead. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that is a big first out.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The Reds trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the 9th. That
Ball.
misses, and 1-1. Way inside, gets out of the way.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2 on, 1 out. And strike 2. Next one misses. Ball 3. Eric Wagaman in the on-deck circle for the Twins. The kick, the 3-2. He fouls it off. Will do it again. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
A
Down to the last out for the Twins.
Eric Wagaman.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Eric Wagaman digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Missing inside, ball 1. Next offering is down low. Drilled in the air out towards right center. And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds take the first 2 games of this series.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
Here in Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark, and a city steeped in baseball history. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming your way next. On the mound for the Reds, Andrew Abbott.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
And we're underway here in Cincinnati.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
In the air, right field. Moore on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Let's take a look at our lineup. Buxton with a homer in his last game. And a foul ball.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that. He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but So many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Brings it in. Out number 2.
Batting third baseman, Eric
And next for
Wagaman.
Minnesota, Eric Wagaman. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that'll do it. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. You're watching Minnesota Twins baseball on the show North. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and on the hill for the Twins, Taj Bradley. What do you look for here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Ball. Line drive. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Shortstop, Ellie De La
Nice
Cruz.
line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Man at second. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. The 0-2. Set down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Anthony Santander at the plate. And the 1-0.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
That one's in there. Now 2-1. One out and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
The 1-0. And another ball. Santander leads off first with one away. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Right through there for a strike. Fastball for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Got him swinging. Now 2 out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So up next, Sal Stewart.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swings and misses, struck him out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Matt Wallner.
Ball.
Gloves it on the dive from his knees. The throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Great read off the bat by the second baseman. He took it perfect angle to get to this ball, knowing that he was going to have to dive to cut it off. Gets up and completes the play from the outfield grass. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
Nope, ball.
The lefty, the 1-0.
No, that missed.
Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay, not going to get him. He's in there.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0-fer to start the season and get into a slump.
1 out, runner at second. Austin Martin, the next twin up to hit. Liner snagged at first. To second with the throw. No chance to get back. It's a double play. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer.
Outside. That's a ball.
Climb the ladder with that fastball. That's strike 1. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
1-2 here. Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's one away.
Batting 7, catcher, Joey Bart.
Heck! No, that's down. Ball.
The 1-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Bart wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. Next pitch is inside. Ball 3.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
In the air to left center. Buxton on the move. And there's 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. 2 for 6 so far in the series.
Got what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Foul ball, still 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Buxton under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Reds down in order. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Softly hit to third. To first. And 1 away in the top of the third.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Cody Clemens.
Up the middle, De La Cruz gets it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Batting 9th, first baseman, number 27.
Alfonso Alvarado now at the plate, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Abbott making his first start of the year, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2021. That one misses. Ball 3. Too high, and it's ball 4. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look.
The designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
So the call stands. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. And that one is lifted in the air. Santander in position, and that's the 3rd out. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Reds 1 and the Twins nothing. This is Twins baseball on the show North. Back here in Cincinnati. In now for the Reds, Dylan Moore. Moore with some nice production in his last game. 4 runs batted in.
No, that's down.
I was really
Ball.
impressed with how he came through for the team in that last game, Boog. The all-time leader in 4 RBI games, Lou Gehrig with 101. I'm just a little further down the list, Boog, with 4.
Cutter, low inside.
The 2-1. Late swing fouled off.
4-seam fastball, high inside.
2-2 now. To third, Wagaman. Safe at first as the can't make the play.
Up next for the Reds, center fielder, TJ Friedel.
Left field. And that's a fair ball. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to hold on to it. And everyone's safe. The bases are loaded.
Ball.
Bases loaded, nobody out here in the last half of the third.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this.
Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Marte in the box now, takes strike 1. Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, all eyes on the double.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Marte wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. So the call will stand. No challenges left for them now. Fouled off down the right side. The 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Fights it off. You'll see another. fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So 3 left for Cincinnati, but they're on top 1-0. On to the 4th, and now for the Twins, Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
Ripped on a line to center. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Twins, third baseman Eric Wagaman.
Line to left, and foul ball. The Twins down by a run, top half of inning number 4. High fly ball, right field. Moore has a beat on it, takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Twins, right fielder Matt Wallner.
And next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. Grounded out his first time. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base. That one is absolutely belted. This looks like extra bases. And 2 aboard now as the lead runner stops at second. First. Second, 2 outs. Austin Martin, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Fought off foul. And fouled off.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Popped in the air out towards left center. And that's the 3rd out. Twins strand a pair. They trail here. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Well, these Reds doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that's a foul ball. 0-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
2 up, 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath a little bit and popped it out.
McLean in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
No, that's out.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one fouled off. 2-2. Got him swinging. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, these Twins need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Got him. 1 out.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off. It's frustrating for these guys because they know they're not missing by much, but it's going to take an adjustment to see some changes.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
That's a ball.
The Twins trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Digging in, Alfonso Alvarado. Looking for his first big league hit right here. This one in the air, center field. Friedel gets under it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Minnesota Twins baseball on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark. In now for the Reds, Dylan Moore.
Dylan Moore.
See ya.
And that one hammered. Base hit around first and hustling for second. The relay throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
In the air to left center. Clemens on the move to the gap. 2 down. Next for Cincinnati, Anthony Santander. Hit hard, base hit. Here comes Moore. Fires it to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And they take a 2-run lead. That one misses. Ball 1.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Stewart in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Base knock center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. Late with the swing there. In the air, right field. That is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 2-0 ball game.
About to take it up a notch, about to take it up, about to take it up. And we too close. I can taste it when the base hit.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments so far. And now Marcell Ozuna. Fouled off left side.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Makes the catch, one down.
Up next for the Twins, center fielder Byron Buxton.
The Reds leading by 2, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Caught just shy of the wall.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Hard liner. And that is that. So another. Well, we go bottom.
Now pitching for Minnesota,
Number 60 taking over on the mound. On for his major league debut. So we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. On the ground right side, Martin. They take the force out. One pitch and one out.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out. Keep the runner out of scoring position.
Moore at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Moore in his 9th season, 34-year-old vet. He joined the team as a free agent. Up the middle, bounces into the outfield, base hit to third, and he's out easily.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
Next to hit, T.J. Friedel.
Hard one.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Turned out to be a pretty good pitch to run on right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. That can be pretty tough for a catcher to reach down and grab it and then get rid of it quickly enough to prevent that would-be base stealer.
That is the inning. So one left for Cincinnati, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Top of inning number 7. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. Ground ball to the right side. He'll do it himself. 1 out. A key out to start the 7th.
Minnesota, shortstop Brooks Lee.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Tony Santillan, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Mole, a left-hander, also throwing. Gets him to chase after that one. The Reds up by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Twins, second baseman Austin Martin.
Here's the second baseman, Austin Martin.
And still looking for that hit to keep this streak going, and this might be his last shot at it, Boog.
Right side, hard hit. Fires over to first. Inning over. Still in total command on the mound. Back here in Cincinnati, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next.
Now it's the switch hitting outfield. There goes Ellie. Caught and missed. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Fouled off. He was late.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
Swing and a pop-up. Stevenson takes it in for the out. That's out number 2. Now the third baseman, Sal Stewart. Lined, and that's a base hit. De La Cruz coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Nope, ball.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
This one in the air, center field. And that will end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 3-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark, ready to begin the 8th. Tyler Stevenson getting ready to hit. And that's fouled off. That one fouled off. Oh, 2 now. That one lifted to left. Santander takes it in for the out. 1 down. That one the other way. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that'll do it. Totally dominant on the mound as he's ready for the bottom of the 8th. In now for the Reds, Joey Bart.
That's the ball.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Got him. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport.
That's the ball.
And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
In the air, left field. Clemens turns to the right on the move. And there's 2 down. Here's Dylan Moore. Missed with a changeup. And it's 1-0. On the ground, right side, Martin. And the Reds go 1-2-3. Back here in Cincinnati, all set to start the 9th in this one. Singy, what would it mean for them if he's able to finish it off?
Well, Boog, I mean, this is huge right here, and if he's able to do it, it would give the bullpen a night off and gives him that much more belief every time he's out there that he can go deep into the ball game. I think they'll feel more confident as well that he's going to put them in a position to win each and every time. If he can complete the shutout, I think they could use it as a springboard to more success over the next few games.
And that's a base hit. And a man aboard. Here's the third baseman, Eric Wagaman. 0 for 3 in this one. Runner on the go. There's a ball.
Ball out.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
Man at second. And a foul ball. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Down to the last out for the Twins. Check on the runner. Buxton back in there.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
He's trying for third. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third, and he's in there easily.
Very risky right there to try to steal third with 2 outs and a left-hander at the plate. And there's an open lane for that catcher to throw down, but he gambled. Now he's at third, 90 feet closer. Perhaps a ball in the dirt that gets away from the catcher, and they pick up a run.
1 strike away. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him. That's the ball game.
This is just a nice win. 3-0 ball game. You feel comfortable about the 3 runs that you scored, but you also know that if you're not careful, a bloop, a base hit, and a home run ties everything up. But it was great pitching. Timely hitting really made the difference.
A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score.